So I just finished watching Thunderbolts, and the conclusion that I've come to realize with this movie is that this is a movie that's about a ragtag group of misfits who aren't really that good at what they do, but are good enough to stay employed, and they're chasing after an all-powerful entity named Bob. Close enough. Welcome back, Twin Peaks. Thunderbolts is the latest film for the MCU, and the final overall project for Phase 5 of the MCU. Yeah, I know, that kinda came and went, didn't it? But you know what? I'm happy to report that I think we're starting to trend upwards. I was originally gonna make this video spoiler-free, but Marvel is out here front-running and spoiling their own movie not even a week into its run, so I guess here's a spoiler warning for people. I'll actually start off with some things that I didn't really like about the movie, because overall, I think it is really good, but it's not without its typical derivative and kind of obnoxious Marvel humor that comes to be expected with these MCU movies and MCU projects. It's not as bad as it is in some other movies, but I mean, it's still there, and it's just something that you kind of have to deal with. The writing overall is still a plus, and it's one of the better written MCU projects, but again, the humor is still pretty hit or miss, and also since there are a few characters in here that are in movies and Disney Plus shows that are pretty forgettable, there are some moments where the characters are kind of just like, hello, it is me, who is in that one Captain America show. And here you are, that one character from the Ant-Man movie. It's so good to see you. You have accomplished so much, and there were a lot of bad things that you did, but there were also a lot of bad things that I did. And I get it, you have to do that to be able to loop in the people who are well-adjusted and don't follow up on every single one of these projects as they release. But it's just like really blatant exposition vomit. But really that's the only major issue that I have with Thunderbolts. I mean, they did Taskmaster pretty dirty, but that's more so to do with the promo than the movie itself. It's honestly really funny how much this movie tries to insist that a Taskmaster is in it for more than 5 seconds, but we'll get to the marketing of this movie in a little bit. Overall though, Thunderbolts is a great time. It's easily the best MCU movie since Guardians 3. Definitely the most heartfelt and emotional one since Guardians 3 too. The action is good, it looks good, the music is also pretty underrated in the movie. Everyone's performances are really great. The standout performances to me are Florence Pugh and Lewis Pullman. Everyone in our main cast has really great chemistry, and of course, their performances are really great. But Florence Pugh and Lewis Pullman, they really bring the movie together. But Lewis Pullman does do a really great job as Sentry. And really, he does such a good job as Sentry that it's gonna trick non-comic readers into thinking that Sentry's a good character. I really like that Yelena is like the main character of this movie. Not only does Florence Pugh give a great performance, but this is really kind of the Yelena breakout show. She's got like a spunk and a charm, but also a sadness that kind of grounds her. It's these different character traits that get fleshed out in Thunderbolts that make her a little bit more than just some cool assassin who could beat the fuck out of you. And I know a lot of y'all would want that from Florence Pugh. Always gotta love seeing Sebastian Stan as Bucky in these movies. I really like how we're now at a point in the MCU where Bucky is kind of like the veteran of these new wave of heroes. He's been the center of a couple of movies, he's gotten his development done. All he needs to do now is show up and aura farm his way into groups, and I'll take it. And while there are some hype moments in aura in the movie, I do think that overall, there is also really good writing. When the movie really starts to focus up and get into its themes of mental health, it's really strong and pretty powerful. The way the movie tackles its topics of mental health doesn't feel cheap at all, and I think it actually does a great job of balancing the heaviness of feeling depressed and feeling anxious, feeling aimless and lonely, while also having that optimism and levity of a big budget superhero action movie all pretty well. I really like that the climax of the movie isn't some crazy, insane Dragon Ball Z spectacle, but instead it's our heroes saving civilians and Yelena talking to Sentry in his, like, metaverse palace. Feels like a very appropriate way to resolve the conflict of the film, considering the subject matter, you know, it brings everything kind of together. Plus, like, were we gonna have fucking Hopper over here, like, punching Sentry in the sky? I mean, actually, that would have been pretty cool. I really like that the Void is both a plot device and a really strong motif for the movie's themes. It gives Thunderbolts an extra layer to peel back that most MCU movies, even when they are good, don't usually have. And speaking of peeling back layers, yeah, I mean, I guess Thunderbolts isn't even really the name of this movie. I mean, it might still be, and it may not be. I don't know, by the time that this video comes out, Thunderbolts may not even be the name of this movie anymore. With the reveal at the end being that Yelena, Bucky, US Agent, Ghost, Hopper, and Sentry are actually our new Avengers. Not my Avengers. They actually do make a joke about that in the movie. And you know what? I kinda like it. I kinda like that they're the new Avengers. I'm pretty interested to see how long this group is gonna last, and how often we'll see them too. I like that this group is the new Avengers, but I also realize that, like, this could get a little confusing. We already got confirmation that this group would be coming back in Doomsday during that weird cast reveal for Doomsday. Like, they just showed the chairs. It was oddly captivating. Maybe I'm just more of a shill than I'd like to admit. Now I'm wondering, since they're the new Avengers, like, are they gonna be getting more of their own movies? Like, probably, right? Especially if it continues to do well in the box office. If there are gonna be new Avengers movies, will there be... Not new Avengers movies. We already got 2 new Avengers movies coming out. I mean, new Avengers movies coming out. You see how it's already starting to get confusing? Anyways, if we're gonna be getting new Avengers movies, like, what are they gonna be called? Are they just gonna be called the New Avengers also? Are they still gonna be called Thunderbolts? I don't know, man. I guess we just gotta wait and see what Kevin Feige is gonna be cooking up. But at the very least, I'm interested. But since this team is gonna be in Doomsday, we have to figure something out, because this is a terrible team comp we're looking at here. We got 3 tanks, 3 DPS, not a single healer in the team comp. What's going on here? How are we gonna ever fucking have a chance against Doctor Doom? Overall, Thunderbolts was a great time. It was a great step in the right direction. I'm starting to feel that joy again. It's almost there. On the We're Back chart, I would say that Thunderbolts puts us, like, probably right there. That's a good spot. We could potentially be at the peak depending on how Fantastic Four goes, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. As good as Fantastic Four looks. So, I'm feeling an 8 for Thunderbolts, or New Avengers, whatever this movie is called now. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want to keep up with more videos, leave a comment, let me know what you think about Thunderbolts if you've seen it, and let me know just your thoughts, your feelings. Talk to somebody. Get your mental health up. Again, thank you guys for watching. As always, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.